Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Richard Williams UPS. Thank you for stopping by. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and share my video with everybody you know. This video, I'm talking to young men. Look, sometimes in life, it seems so hard and you seem like you just coming apart. But know that things are going to be okay. Don't live life looking backwards. You notice your eyes are in front of you and not behind you. Only women, only mothers have eyes in the back of their heads, right? Only mothers have eyes in the back of their head, and that is symbolic. Nobody have eyes in the back of their head. What they mean when they say eyes in the back of their head is basically they have resources, information, and intel is coming to them about what you're doing. In other words, when I was growing up, I often wondered how is it that my mother knew what I was doing when I was away from home? It's because during that time, everyone in the community watched out for the children. Well, now that's not quite so much the way it works. You know what I mean? So you can be out doing, that's why young people can go out and do all kinds of stuff, and mom and dad don't know anything about what's happening with you. It's because they have lost that vision. And that vision is that trust, is that unity, is that connection with other adult parents. And that's primarily because parents have gotten younger through the years, a lot younger, much younger. And so younger parents parent differently than older parents, like your grandmother, for example, or maybe an old auntie or great aunt. Don't live your life walking and looking back. Live your life looking forward. As I said, that's why your eyes are in the front. Anything that has happened to you when you were a child or a teenager, maybe someone did you wrong, maybe someone abused you, in whatever kind of way, you know what I'm talking about, if that happened to you. Don't give that person the authority over your mind. Don't give that person the authority over your life and the decisions you make. Maybe they hurt you. We cannot go back and change that. But I can assure you, even though that bad thing happened to you, you were the one that was chosen by God to deal with that. And I'm a firm believer that I think that things that happen in life, everything's for a reason. Some for bad reasons, some for good reasons, but for a reason. Doesn't matter. It happened. Now, you can't go back and you can't change that. Okay, you were abused as a child, for example. Maybe you were abused by an older relative, an uncle, or a big brother, or maybe a stepfather, or a family friend. Don't give them that control over you. As an adult, you continue to live and move forward knowing this, knowing that you're strong, that you are capable, and that you are able, knowing that God put something on the inside of you that other people cannot take away. Other people will try to destroy you, try to break you down. As that lady said on the internet, said people will try to sabotage you and all that stuff. And she was trying to say sabotage you. When she said sabotage you, people will do anything they can to try to ruin your life. Don't allow them to do that. When that spirit comes upon you, tell that spirit, go, 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 go. Get out of here. You know, church people will say, Satan, get ye behind me. But they're talking about from a spiritual perspective. I'm talking about from a human, carnal, physical perspective. That there are going to be people out there that's going to try to hurt you. There are people that's going to be successful hurting you. But doggone it, you're going to give them that power over you. You're going to forgive yourself, first of all, for being in that situation and for being hard on yourself. You're going to forgive them for hurting you, and you're going to move forward with a clean conscience, with a clear focus. Don't allow someone to rent space in your head, especially if they are not paying you any rent. Yeah, you hurt me. You know, when I was a probation officer, I would talk about when a person gets arrested and a person gets sentenced. A person gets sentenced, and let's say they have a first offender discharge, then at the end of the sentence of probation, the sentence comes off. So we don't see that you are on prison, that you are on probation for 5 years or for 2.5 years or 3 years or 4 years. We see that you were arrested. For example, I have scars on my body from when I was a child. I can't even find one, but I got one somewhere. Okay, I got one here. So from childhood scars, that scar don't hurt no more. I can pinch it, I can squeeze it, I can rub it and massage it. It doesn't hurt anymore. But the fact that I was hurt is still there, right? But I'm not going to allow that to have me still up at night crying and bathing the sore. I have to heal from this scar. And some things it takes longer to heal from than others, right? If you were abused, for example, and depending on how long you were abused, to the nature of the abuse, and then the relationship of the abuser, and whether or not you were able to receive some type of counseling or some type of psychological psychotherapy or forensics therapy that helped you. And if you haven't gotten that, then this would be a good time to look into that. Google it. Whatever the situation is that you're going through, frame it in a question. So let's just say you're a person that was verbally abused. Then what are some of the things that you could use, or some of the programs you could use to help you heal up from that? So you can go into Google and just type that into the Google app and say programs or counseling programs or help for people who were verbally abused by their parents. Then it will lead you to other information out there that you can utilize to help you move forward. Because remember, you're going forward. You're going forward in this life. It's from the cradle to the grave. Remember those two most important days that you have is your birthday, your born day, or your birth date. Not the day, because it could have been on a Wednesday, but let's say the day you was born, the date you were born, your birth date / day, and your death date / day. You might have been born on a Monday and died on a Tuesday, born on a Friday and died on a Thursday. The point is that you have in between there's what's called a dash, and that dash is what counts. And sometimes getting to the finish line can be hard. And sometimes overcoming adversity can be hard. Overcoming pain and abuse, I get it. It can be hard. But learn to forgive yourself. Don't put that on yourself. Don't allow me to hurt you and then tell you how to feel or control how you feel. Don't let a person go out and hurt you and then they're going to tell you how you need to feel. Now, in this video, I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm just simply saying to move forward and don't get stuck there. Okay? Don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck in the past. Live in the future. You've been hurt. You can't change that. But don't let somebody take your life away from you. Don't let a person hurt you and then take your future away from you. That's all I'm saying. Be present in your life. Show up in your life. Do good in your life and show them how awesome you can be. Kill them. But that's what they mean by killing with kindness. It means when a person does you wrong, you do so good that it kills them to see you're doing that good. All right? If this video, I hope it has helped you, but if it's helped you, be sure to hit that subscribe button, help me to build my channel so I can get videos like this out to more and more people. Because there are a lot of people, and there are people who are in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and they're still dealing with childhood trauma, still dealing with childhood pain, when this life was given to them for them to live beautifully and not to get stuck there. I'm not telling you to forget about what happened to you. I'm just telling you to remember who you are and know that you have a seat, a welcoming seat at the table of prosperity, at the table of majority, at the table of excellent wealth, optimum health, of joy, peace, love, and happiness. Continue to pursue your happiness. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and each other.